Hey everybody, it's Hank Yuloff from Yuloff Creative. Good to see you. So this morning, we're getting ready to speak at an event, and I put on a tie that I haven't put on in a long time, and it's this one, this Mickey Mouse tie, and it caught my attention because it said, "It all started with a mouse," and that led me down a rabbit hole, and the mouse, the red took me down a rabbit hole. I want to share that with you, and it made me think of because we're in Los Angeles doing an event today, performing today. It made me think of an old council member. His name was Marvin Browdy. And Marvin Browdy is the reason you can't smoke in most places because he was in an elevator. He was a city council member here in the 1970s, and you'll get where I'm going with this. I'll catch you all up. And he was in an elevator, and somebody was smoking, and it was bothering him, and there was a pregnant woman in there, and it was a horrible situation, and he thought somebody ought to do something about this. He thought, you know what? I am an LA City Council member. So he introduced a law, a LA City ordinance, that you could not smoke in elevators. And from that, it went to restaurants, and now if you want to smoke in Los Angeles, you have to go to Las Vegas because that's our smoking section. But when we asked him, we were at an event called Junior Leaders Foundation. Yeah, I was a leader then. And he was speaking, and we asked him, so how did you come up with that? And what he said was the same. It all started with an idea. It all started with an elevator. And from there, he made our worlds much safer. So here's where I'm going with this blog, and here's where I'm going with this video, and I took some notes. So when are you gonna get started? If you have an idea, if you have that idea, when are you gonna get moving on it? People are presenting ideas to you all the time, and when are you gonna move on them? I'm gonna share an idea that Sharon and I have for a new book. We've talked about this at events. So we were at a mastermind group. We're in a mastermind group of like 40 or 50 really cool people. And during a break, one of them, his name's Dan Janelle, he's in Minnesota. And Dan helps you bring your first book to fruition, from idea to fruition. Now, we're 5 books in, but he came up to us during a break and he said, so Hank, why don't you and Sharon do a book about working together? Because a lot of couples would need that. And in my head, this took me 2 seconds to think. I went from, well, that's kind of a silly idea. Why would we? Oh my goodness. Couples that work together is one of our target markets. We really should write that book. So in 2 seconds, Dan gave me an idea that's now on our whiteboard. But as I saw the tie, it all started with a mouse. It all started with an idea, and we have to get moving on that. We have 4 books that we're in the middle of writing, but that one, it really needs to get done. So this is a different blog than most of what we put on our site, where we're giving you marketing tips and idea. This is more, I want you to get started. You have an idea. Many people, we've all got ideas. Get started on it. For you, for your family, for the people that you are going to help, that you're going to serve, and that you're going to make this world a better place. Your elevator is there. You can start with an elevator. It's time. So if you want help getting focused or talking about it, go to, let's see, what is the email? Sharon, you're videoing this, info@Yuloff Creative, and you can send us an email, or go to freemarketingconsultation.com. There's a few questions to answer, and you go into our calendar, and you get 30 minutes from us to talk about, it all started with your mouse, it all started with an elevator, it all started with an idea that you've got. And let's talk about the steps you need to take to get that moving. So thanks for watching this. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel and look, ask for what is it, the subscriptions?
Set the
thing for notifications.
There we go.
But let's talk. Let's have a chat. Thanks a lot. See you later.